No weapons formed against me shall prosper. Okay, so I filled out some paperwork. I think I was way too much. And this right here, and this to pay my dues. Mhm. I wanted to know when's the meeting, the first meeting. I'm trying to understand. This is the first time ever doing the PTA, so maybe I have like weekly meetings, monthly meetings, like yeah. I can give you the name, the number of the president. Mm-hmm. Super nice, super nice. Mm-hmm. You want that and talk to her? Sure. Yeah, I had a number of concerns because I mean the reason why I'm joining the PTA is because I'm all for like religious liberty and religious freedoms and stuff, but I'm very much of a Christian man. I've been getting like a little creeped out, with how things are turning. Like when my son came back to school, I this right here just it's kind of weird to me. It's nowhere close to Halloween or anything, but the first week of school, and like I said, I mean, I'm all for like religious, freedom and stuff, but I think there should be a more equal representation. Um, and I find that it's strikingly odd. Another thing I've analyzed is so my son he has his teacher and he gets different words than the other kids. But the way that the words are put together, I know child psychology from Carl Jung, and Carl Jung basically explains in his psychology that um, the subconscious connects to the conscious. And I believe that my son is being programmed subconsciously to be mad all the time. The reason for this is because I know this. I have it's a, it's an exercise. Looking into his words, the first word is mad, and then I run through the list. Mad, fast, page, base, same, grass, face, ask, sack, and last. Now, children learn from their subconscious because their prefrontal cortex is vastly underdeveloped until the age of 25. So they're more susceptible to learn through the subconscious. So as the child is memorizing this, when you come to the last word, you will make a subconscious mental note last. And then as you loop back around to the front, when you basically once you say mad, then you now make a subconscious note first. Okay, and then he repeated his homework over and over and over again. So mad is first subconsciously, and then the way that he draws his conclusion is because the last word is last. So the reason for this is because I've known from there's been psychological experiments, and his spelling test was a 180-degree inversion. So everything that was put here is now put completely opposite, backwards. And this is how it works. So, mad, fast, page, you go all the way through, you get to the last word. You say last, and then you make a subconscious note last. When you go back, you say mad, you make a subconscious note first. Let me finish, ma'am, real quick. I'm almost done. And then when you go to this, when you say last, you make a subconscious note first. And when you say mad, you make a subconscious note last. Because the subconscious note is because this is the first word, and the subconscious note here is because this is the last word. So what you ultimately end up doing through it's like a tit for tat continuity method, because children, they're like connecting the dots. They learn very differently than like a college adult. You know what I mean? Um, so in essence, when he was learning his spelling test, it was mad, and then you make a subconscious note first. On his spelling test, it's mad, and then you make a subconscious note last. And then there's the flip flop. Last is last, last is first. And then as this flip flop occurs, the mind, right? Because it's going to confuse the child. Mad, they're going to think last, and then they're going to immediately look up here. And then last is now first. So my hypothesis, and what I believe, is basically the conclusion of this is subconsciously he's going to be thinking get mad first and then get mad last. And I feel like this is extremely predatory, and it makes me very nervous. I understand, emotions like are important with education, but I joined the PTA because I feel as though there should be a more positive connotation, a more positive rhetoric, especially when it comes to my son's education, because this is very contradictory to how I raise my kid. Um, and it's fear based and it's anger based. And I love my son, and I love this school. I came to this school. Okay. And I have a very hard time understanding, if I was gifted and talented, how is my son behind?
Well, let me.
Yeah.
Excuse me, I gotta close the window and help this guy behind you. He's been waiting very patiently.
Okay.
How can I help you?
No, I'm.
You guys are together?
Yeah, stepbrother.
Oh, okay,
It's
great.
her.
No, I was thinking you just looked so patient while you're waiting there.
No, I'm just sharing with my stepbrother.
No, he was just concerned about his son.
Have you had a conversation with the teacher yet? That's
No,
your first?
no. I mean, I'll be more than happy to shoot her an email and everything. But my thing is, we've already addressed some things from last year, and I mean, I have all the emails saved and everything, and I just think that these children learn subconsciously. Child psychology proves this, that they're more subconsciously accepting. And I don't think it's fair to my child. Maybe you might not understand this. I don't know. But see, like, I don't have a degree, but I have friends. And I think this isn't very fair towards my child, because I think there should be more positive emotions. And I'll feel free to share that with the teacher. But happy, joy,
Right. We're on board with you, but we can't change that. So that's why you got to talk with the teacher, because the teachers in the grade level are the ones that determine what
the curriculum.
spelling words are. And they have a curriculum that they follow, and it's a district-wide curriculum.
Okay.
So she can share that with you, and that might kind of open things up to make it make more sense, or maybe it won't make more sense. I don't know, but unfortunately, we're not educators either. So the teacher's the one you need to, spend some time with and let her know your feelings.
Yeah. Well, it's not the feelings; they're actual legitimate concerns. And the thing of the matter is, like I said, last year we already had issues that we've addressed, and I've saved the emails. But I'll feel free to email her, and I hope that we can maybe put some more positive emotions. Because this is very like antithetical to our Christian beliefs, and I believe we should have a little more equal representation. So, but thank you so much.
Do you have her email address? Who is the
Yes, I have.
Okay.
I have everything I need. I just wanted to share my concerns with you. So, thank you for hearing me out, and maybe we can have the kid color a picture of a cross one day. My son has been attending the school for about 2 years, and I've never received a coloring of Jesus Christ or a cross or.
Well, this is a public school, not a
Is it Halloween?
Christian school.
I understand, but is it Halloween?
Nope.
Okay.
But brew might have been one of their spelling words. I don't know.
I just wanted to ask if it was Halloween, because. Okay. So you have yourself a great day. Thank you, lady.